decision brings forth a consequence.
Yowie wowie! So you heard it right. Bray Wyatt is coming to WWE 2K25. Now you might be thinking, see, you're mad. He's already in the game. But this is something even bigger. The first tease dropped last night on Twitter by WWE 2K25. Obviously that video of Howdy with the distinct yowie wowie at the end. Well, shortly before that, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select would clarify that WWE 2K25 is adding a Wyatt's storyline, which will feature unreleased Bray Wyatt footage. That's the biggest draw here. We have no idea what kind of footage is going to be used. Obviously, I'm assuming maybe some takes of the Funhouse that were never used. Maybe an entire episode of the Funhouse that was never used. Maybe stuff that predates the Funhouse. We don't know which incarnation of Bray they're really talking about with this. Fightful Select did report that there'll be a lot of Bo Dallas Uncle Howdy video footage also in this, so obviously that's going to be probably dating it with the Wyatt Sicks. And with Wyatt Sicks teasing the date 7/29 multiple times recently, we are wondering now if the 29th of July is going to be the official launch date for this Wyatt storyline. I think this is genuinely really cool. Not only are we going to see unreleased footage, but they're going to use the legacy of Bray Wyatt and continue to build that legacy. They're going to create a storyline that you can play through. With Fightful Select reporting that one person they spoke to said that this will be one of the first 2K storylines that they actually think people will get emotional playing. 2K could have waited till 2K26 and made this a massive focus of the game. Instead, out of nowhere, it's coming to 2K25, and I think that's really, really good. Are you excited for this? I certainly am. This is one more storyline for one of the most creative individuals in WWE history, my favourite wrestler of all time. I cannot wait to see what 2K25 pull off. It looks, though, like WWE might have some big plans for Wyatts themselves. Halloween Horror Nights is a massive deal at Universal Studios, and it's something we've spoken about on the channel previously from rumours and stuff that have circulated online. Well, last night, Fightful Select would release an article talking about WWE plans to integrate WWE into Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights. Now, the rumour that dated back like a year ago was this was going to be some kind of Wyatt Sicks haunted house. Could plans have changed? Could they add more? We'll have to wait and see, but the rumour has always been within the theme park world that it will be a Wyatt Sicks integration. Don't forget, by the way, this Friday on SmackDown, the Wyatt Sicks will challenge for the WWE Tag Team Championships against the Street Profits. They gotta win it this time, don't they? This was something teased today in a brand new Wyatt tease. Again, another Google document. A picture here of the Street Profits. When that text is decoded from base 64, it translates to the word splintered. That trend continues on a text document named Omen, which when translated says the irony of calling yourself prophets, yet you cannot see that gold is the only thing holding you together. A tease that shows every decision brings forth a consequence. Obviously, the words you heard from Bo Dallas in the 2K25 tease, which confirms we are teasing multiple things at once. A blank document titled Matt 7:7, a Bible verse, Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. And an audio Morse code, which when translated, translate into we are the axe that breaks. But I feel like the big thing here is the tweet itself. Harbinger, because that means a warning again. A person or thing that announces or signals the approach of another. What is it that's coming? Or who is it that's coming? On Monday, on Nikki and Bree's YouTube channel, they interviewed Alexa Bliss. And when I tell you, this was such a good interview that revealed so much, it was brilliant. Alexa would praise both Bayley and Natalya for helping her train very last minute for her Royal Rumble appearance, which actually came around, we found out, around 5 a.m. the night before. She spoke about the trouble of getting back into the ring and obviously relearning how to move in the ring after pregnancy and childbirth. She absolutely glowed when she spoke about the fact her daughter travels with her on the road now and she loves it. Also revealing a bracelet that is made out of Bray Wyatt's gear And obviously she mentioned that other people have them. Obviously people finding out very quickly that Bo has one also. And this is to remember Bray. And obviously when they wear it, he's with them. She mentioned having his gear on her skirt and things like that. It's genuinely such a good interview that you should go and listen to. Speaking of great interviews, though, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, has released a self-written interview. And I tell you what, this is absolutely moving. I honestly can't do it justice. There is a QR code on screen. Once you're finished watching this video, come back to this timestamp and, of course, scan the QR code. It will take you straight to that article. Read it for yourself. Charlotte Flair is super vulnerable in this article. She talks about the famous promo with Tiffany Stratton. She talks about the 4 horsewomen, her divorces, her real life, the pressure of being a woman, the pressure of aging. It's genuinely something, if you've ever doubted Charlotte Flair, that you should definitely read. The tweet posted by Cody Rhodes last night. Don't flinch. Thank you all for riding with me all this time. Love you for it. Excited for what we do next. A lot of people are reading into this and thinking that this could be the start of a Cody Rhodes heel turn coming up. And there's been all the rumours about SummerSlam and everything. A lot of people also saying he's reading into the fact that he's going to be cast in a movie soon in Street Fighter. But, you know, if he's going to be cast in a movie, does that limit his WWE appearances? That could translate to a heel character. I don't know. For someone like Cody, who's been very public in the past about the fact he didn't want to turn heel, and now to be feeding that rumour, to be actively talking about it in previous interviews, maybe it's coming. Triple H has announced that on July 15th, a new trailer for WWE Unreal, the behind-the-scenes look at WWE's creative process, will be revealed. Is AJ Lee going to be at WWE Evolution? There is always hope, there is always rumours, and there is always fan speculation. Well, there isn't any concrete dirt sheet reports or anything like that. However, WWE Vault have been posting about AJ Lee. Today, the story of the rise of AJ Lee. A few days ago, a match with AJ Lee. My opinion, don't get your hopes up. But we can always hope, can't we? We can always do that in secret, right? Someone who may have already returned, though, is Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler was released back in May, but last night she actually was credited for producing one of the matches on NXT, Kalani Jordan versus Lainey Reed. So potentially a new backstage role in WWE for Shayna Baszler. Tyler Bate has posted an update to Instagram confirming to fans that he is not injured, that he's currently just waiting. That sucks for Tyler. Hopefully WWE can find something for him soon, because genuinely Tyler Bate is one of the most talented wrestlers in WWE. I've loved him since NXT UK, and I just wish they could utilise him more and more. Yesterday, TMZ would report that the South Californian beach house of Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins was broken into around 3 o'clock in the morning, and while cash was stolen, no one was home and no one was hurt. It's great to hear that everyone's safe, but there is some very weird clickbait nonsense going around online of how Seth and Becky were brutalised during this break-in. Ignore it, it's not true, they weren't home. There are reports that WWE may be planning to turn Blake Monroe heel. It actually makes sense. She just made a friend in Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace is going for the title. If Jordan wins, it's a great opportunity to turn Blake heel and then obviously have her challenge for the championship. After his appearance at Worlds Collide, Chavo Guerrero has been talking about his potential WWE future, claiming to people he has been signed. Speaking of Worlds Collide, Mr. Iguana, who, by the way, I still want to see on the main WWE roster, with Lieska, well, he could be getting a brand new mask. Currently, he uses face paint, obviously, but following a tweet he posted yesterday, Jason Baker has asked him to DM him. And you can see the subject of the original tweet was the fact that Mr. Iguana can't see in latex masks. Well, Jason Baker, he's an absolute master at that. We know that. He's done great work with the likes of The Fiend. He made the Wyatt Sicks masks, as well as loads of other stuff within WWE. And this isn't going to happen. Don't go onto social media saying, "I'll see wrestling said," but I got to say it. We have a buzzard. We have a rabbit. We have a pig. Could we also get an iguana? Yes, please. Well, there is your Wednesday WWE news. Don't forget, huge weekend ahead. We're going to do one things you might have missed on Saturday and one again on Sunday, so join us for that. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video. I'll see you next time. Peace!